Mr. A failed, Mr. B must fail. What works for A is not what works for B. Study your man, study your relationship, study your environment, study the people you relate with. Then you will know the areas to come in and the area to withdraw. So I told her, I said, look, madam, please, it's imagine somebody that you are the one that want to rent a shop, you're already prophesying negative. I reject it. Reject it. You want to start a thing, you want to start a business, and somebody telling you, that business go work. Instead of the person telling you that business go work, what is the option the person gave you for that business? Did the person even tell you, my dear, if you want to do, doing selling plastic, I don't know, are you sure that plastic will work in this environment? Why don't you try doing this? It's an option. Rather than somebody just telling you, no, that thing you want to do, and you go work. Then the next thing, because you already have the fear of failing, you don't even want to try. See, if that is what is in your mind, you have studied your environment, you have studied the market, why not attempt it? Dare it. There's room for change of business gradually. If it's not working, you can decide to start introducing some other things. That is how relationship is. Look, one thing you must know is we came from different background, different upbringing, different tribes, different tongues, different mindset, different beliefs. When you go into it, my dear, study your man, study your woman, and simply try to start understanding his do's, his don'ts, and see how both of you can blend. So, just as I said, so many of us are so scared of failing to the extent of not wanting to try. Try. Attempt it. The relationship is not working, and in your mind you are like, maybe if we do this, it will work better. And the next thing you are like, if I tell him now, my husband is a difficult man, or my wife, person in mouth, not they reach you, if I tell her now, she will not just accept. See, just find a suitable time, a suitable atmosphere. Say it, and let's see how it goes. Say it, and let's see how it goes. Don't just conclude that, he will not accept. You see, I've seen them. I was talking to a woman the other day. I said, why don't, she was like, I better go. If I don't want to go, no, I don't go area for my husband. I was like, for you? I said, madam, have you ever? He said, I have not, but I know my husband. My husband is a hard nut to crack. I said, but have you attempted? She said, madam, no need to attempt it. No need. I told her, I said, see, don't just conclude on that. Go and try. Go and speak with him. She's not funny enough. When she brought it up, she came back and was like, hey, that I'm surprised. It's like, my husband is changing. I said, your husband is not changing anything. The thing is, you have never even tried this method. And to you just feel that he's no matter how difficult a man is. I keep telling people, when I see a man doing gara outside, people are scared of him. I say, see, I will just tell people, I say, leave this man. No matter how difficult he is, no matter how people even see that he embarrasses his wife, he talks so, there's one soft spot that when he reach, the wife will just rub his head like this, and he will just like, what do you want? Yes. That is how women are, no matter how tough the woman is. So you don't just conclude and like, no, he will not accept or she will not accept. Have you tried it? So that is the reason why the number one, which is the fear of being lonely. The fear of being lonely. You take care of it here in the fear of failing. The fear of failure. Because the fear of being lonely, most times, also the fear of failure overrides the fear of being lonely. Why? Because most times, because you are afraid to fail, you end up gathering all the nonsensical people. I don't even know what to call themselves. Just, it didn't take kind of human beings around you just because you don't want to be lonely. Some people have so seen their husband as now Mike Tyson. Every time they just want make if his sister is around us, if his sister is living with us, anytime it's my sister, let me talk to your brother. Why will your sister-in-law be the one to be talking to your husband? Why? So we should learn to really get rid of this fear of being lonely. Then you now gather all the nonsensical people around you, and the fear of failing, you don't even want to try. So many of us have missed it in these areas. The number three is very common among us: rejection, the fear of being rejected. A lot of us, I've already said it, also part of it in the fear of failure. A lot of us already reject ourselves before even meeting people. Somebody is telling you, why don't you, I'm looking for a job, you have been carrying files up and down, and somebody is telling you, why don't you go and submit CVs also please? And the person like, I beg go, if I go there, they no go agree. Now who no man, I ain't no man for the other office. No, they no go. I have seen people that they did not know man, and man did not know them. And just by their CV that they submitted, grace located them. The fear of rejection. You are in need of help. Desperate need. And you have somebody, probably your family or a friend or your neighborhood, that your mind, your spirit is telling you that this person can help. This person can meet my need. At times, you know that this fear of rejection, me, I used to see it as pride. At times I consider it as some people just have one stupid ego that they feel, they don't just, to me it's pride safe. And so if you are rejected, is it the end of the world? If you are rejected, you try another one now. Then the next thing I know I do is pride. Because you feel if I'm rejected, tomorrow night if you can't see me, it will look like I came to beg. So many of us, because we already reject ourselves before even meeting people. Many don't want to try a new relationship because of the fear of rejection. The last one did not work. This one, Kai, I'm not sure. Let me just stay my own. You don't even want to try a new relationship. You don't want to make new friends. You don't want to meet new people. Because you just say, this one, you already look at this one will be my class. So if I tell her now that I want to be her friend, she will... No. Don't do that. So even within our homes, a lot of us has denied ourselves so many things because we just assume that we won't be given. We just assume we will not be given. At times, among my children, I see it happen. Maybe somebody is sending the last one, the little child. The most senior is sending the small one that go and tell mommy to give us something. And at times I would like, why are you sending him? Can't you come and say? And he said, mommy, because if I come and ask, you will not give me. Why? And you have not asked that I did not give you. Why? Because they have already concluded in their mind that this one is a little baby. Because of the innocence of the little baby, I will just say, okay, take. I don't want disturbance. They are equal. If I can't give that little baby, I can't give you. That is how God is. Some of us just so condemn ourselves. Because of the sin I committed yesterday. I'm not even worthy to ask God. Some of us believe, that is the reason why I'm suffering. That thing I did 10 years ago is the reason why today I'm not enjoying what I'm supposed to be enjoying. The fear of rejection. The fear of rejection. This is also common among guys that has got a complex asking a lady on a date. You want to ask a lady on a date too. You are not married, you are searching. You want to ask a lady on a date and the next thing you are like, if I ask her now, this one class, she will just look down on me. Have you asked? Have you asked? So this fear of rejection has denied us a lot of things that even in our career, in our homes, in our businesses,